Hi Taurus, how are we today? I'm just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at the person on your mind, okay? Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Every single like and comment and subscribe really does help the channel grow. Just a super small channel, so it really is important to be getting that feedback so that we can grow the channel and get those messages to everybody that does need to hear them. I will be running a free reading competition very, very soon. So make sure you are subscribed so you can keep up to date when that comes around as well. But this week we are I've got the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle. We're going to get an overview with that one. I do have two love oracles here. I've got the Soul Connection When Two Hearts Meet Oracle, as well as the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. And then the Lenormand deck that we are using this week, I've got the Red Hand Lenormand, which is a deck by Pixel Occult, one of my personal favorite decks. So I always recommend this one to everybody, especially if you're someone who likes to use oracle cards, because it's got so many extra cards in the deck. It can be used as a bit of an oracle style deck as well. All right, so it's a very good one to, learn the basics of Lenormand whilst having fun and using it in more of an oracle kind of way, a very intuitive way. So it does seem to be a really good deck for beginners in that sense as well. You know you've got a good intuitive sense, but you're just not really that confident with cards. The manual itself is pretty good with really good just little keywords to help you spark your memory. So it is really good in that sense as well. All right. Getting into it for you today, Taurus. Taurus and the person on their mind. What does Taurus need to know about the person on their mind, please? Well, I'm sort of just feeling here too. I've got some cross watchers, do I? Hi. Watching for Taurus, hoping that you're the one on their mind, are we? That is perfectly fine. I do recommend watching multiple placements, finding the one that resonates the strongest for you, and keeping that in mind as well. If you do find, for example, your moon sign does resonate stronger with the way that I read, that's probably the go-to for you with my style of reading. I do find, you don't always have to stick to your sun sign, and cross-watching reads sometimes is really helpful as well. We do have the perfect timing card coming through here, Taurus. This is the right time for you to move forward. It's the right time to take action, towards this person, some sort of timing issue, or not so much an issue, but something happening within this connection, this person on your mind. Now is the right time. Things are happening in the right time within this connection. We also have goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Okay, so for some of you, this might be a brand new person on your mind. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. I'm also getting too that some of you may be holding on to like a past person, and it's asking you to, that may be the person that's on your mind, this past person, but it's asking you to, really accept that there may be a new person in your energy that should be on your mind, even if you haven't sort of met them as of yet as well. So we'll see what comes out as we go through. Usually, when I have had multiple people coming through in the readings this week, it has made itself pretty clear to me that that's what's going on. So we'll have a look and see here whether we are if the person on your mind is more looking at the old, the old energy or the new energy for you here. But it does seem to be, the perfect time for you, Taurus, to be moving forward and to, moving into newer things for yourself. Even if that's all just within the one connection, focusing on the newer parts of the connection, the newer energy for the same connection as well. All right. So saying goodbye to the things that no longer serve you within that connection and moving forward. So I'll grab your love oracles out. I am using a bit of a past, present, future layout for that. And then we'll, after we've had a look at. Those will clarify with the lenormand, okay? Taurus and the person on their mind. Past, present, future for Taurus and the person on their mind. And I'll grab that second oracle deck out for you. Taurus and the person on their mind. Past, present, future energy for Taurus and the person on their mind, please. Just apologize in advance if I am coughing at all. I'm still just sort of getting over some throat issues from New Year's. So it's apologize in advance because I know I'm about to cough in a minute there. I can kind of feel it. See, as soon as I start talking, it does sort of set it off a little bit. Okay, so the past energy here, Taurus, we do have the emotions card, looking deep within your emotions, really asking yourself, what do I feel about this situation, about this person? This is that past energy where you're really sort of recognizing, the depth of emotion that you have for this person on your mind, understanding a little bit more about why you're feeling those particular emotions, whether they be, love based in fear fear for things, whatever those emotions are, holding on to some anger or resentment maybe as well. We also see kisses, okay, which is unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So, a lot of those emotions were very sort of intense. I'm kind of feeling that it was like you kind of maybe felt very quickly on that I'm very attracted to this person. I definitely want to give and receive affection with this person. It just feels as though, those emotions within this connection were sort of highlighted very quickly between you and this person. For some of you, that may not even be on your side of things. That may have just been on this person's side of things, wanting to sort of rush on in to this, making you both sort of feel a lot in a short amount of time. I'm kind of feeling there. But very emotional, okay? Falling in love. The present energy we do have openness coming through. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relations. We do have the picture of like the open book there. So it's kind of like, being an open book to each other within this connection, reading each other like a book kind of energy, but very much on that sense of being open to, anything you want to know. I'm open. You can ask me. I'll tell you, the story of my life and whatever you want to know about me. Here it is, right up in front, up, and I'm not going to hide those things. I'm going to allow you to read me like a book and see what you think and go from there kind of energy, especially too with this hand of cards energy. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing you full hand, and gambling. I do feel as though that's it's risky to open yourself up to somebody and be an open book to somebody and sort of say, well, whatever you want to know about me, here I am, ask, I will answer anything. That's kind of what it's asking you, for those of you where you maybe have been a little bit closed off in the past. It is asking you to be open and honest and maybe a little bit more vulnerable than what you're used to at the moment here. So this is present energy as well. And I'm just kind of feeling that with that particular oracle, the goodbye to the old, hello to the new. For quite a lot of you, this is asking you to open up to leveling up, evolving this connection, this person on your mind, really wanting to get to know you a little bit more, and vice versa, of course. But it's kind of telling you to take that chance to be very open and honest about who you are, what you want from this person, and vice versa, all that sort of stuff. Being very open and honest and upfront about what's going on for you, about these emotions especially. So for a lot of you there, we are sort of, like I said at the start there, we usually do get a bit of an indication whether we're looking at a past person or a new person. I am sort of feeling that for a majority of you, this is all just this one person's energy. And like I sort of mentioned, that it's that, goodbye to the old is goodbye to the old parts of yourself that are no longer working for you, that closed off energy no longer working for you, opening up yourself to this potential connection here, to this person, whether you're in a connection or not with them, opening up to them and enjoying the opportunity to have new beginnings with this person that's on your mind, Taurus. The time is right. It's time for you to move forward. And so it really is feeling like it's all about, you know, saying goodbye to your old life and moving forward in this brand new way. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is going to play out as in some sort of growth, evolving energy going on within this connection with this person on your mind. For those of you who are currently single and not in a connection with this person, we definitely are getting that vibe that, we're leveling up, we're evolving, so we may actually not be single for long, that kind of energy. But the better part is just beginning. Okay, so I feel like just intuitively as well, I do feel as though there's a lot of things that you're wanting here, and that's what you're needing to be very open about as well. That, it is a bit of a risk to tell this person, this is what I want. This is what I want us to be like. This is where I see us in 5 years. This is where I see us in 10 years. It is a very, I understand it. It can be a very big emotional risk to, be so upfront with somebody and let them know exactly, this is what I need from you. This is what I want from you. Where are you willing to sort of get on the same page and compromise with this energy or not? But I do feel intuitively here that we are sort of evolving here, and they are willing to be very open with you as well. And I do feel as though, especially with that particular image, you're on the same page. Okay, and that's that present energy, is that even though it may feel like you're taking some sort of a risk, neither of you have been showing your true hand up until now. So that's why we're needing to take that risk. Someone has to be the first one to, pop on out and be like, look, this is what I want. This is where I see us going. What about you? So being very open and vulnerable about those sorts of things will actually enable this to grow and evolve and level up to whatever that next level of connection is for you and this person. Like I said, if you're single, it may be actually, making a solid connection here. If you're already in this connection, it may be sort of some level of commitment, moving in together, all those sorts of things, that leveling up kind of energy there. All right, because what we do see in the future energy for you and this person on your mind, Taurus, we have love. Love conquers all. Okay, and very interesting too. This one's the little Scrabble, pieces. So it's kind of like, fitting all the pieces together and coming up winners. It's both being very open about, make sure we've got the rule book put in place and we know all the rules. And now it's just a matter of using what we've got to, make the most of that and find the right words, from what we've already got together here. It's just something coming through as that Scrabble reference where, I'm seeing this as the Scrabble guidebook. And then, the rules, where you're going, and then it's just a matter of, laying all your letters down on the table and moving forward into, love. Love conquers all. It does feel as though there is a lot of love energy here between you and this person. Like we saw even when you very first met, the potential for that, falling in love and that unconditional loving energy has been there from the start. Okay, it's now time to move forward with that. All right, whatever that means for you in your individual situation, it's now time to start moving forward with this and find those, the better part, just beginning for this connection. Saying hello to the new energy between you and this person. It's really, feels like it's definitely moving forward and evolving in some sort of a way. We also have the Paradise card here, Taurus. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. All right, so, love conquers all, takes you to paradise. What can we say? I'm getting that song, Run to Paradise. So you're off. You're on your way. You're definitely on your way to paradise with this Taurus. It's definitely going the way that you want it to go here, which is lovely to see. So even though it doesn't really feel as though there's much more. I'm just trying to work out. I don't really feel it. Don't really need to clarify that much here. I might just clarify the present energy, and just maybe get some advice on how you can both be very open and take these risks toward each other. Okay, so we'll start with that. Present energy for Taurus and the person on their mind. How can Taurus take a chance on this person on their mind? Well, okay, there was too many. Okay, Taurus and the person on their mind, present energy. Advice for Taurus to take a chance on this person on their mind. They wanted to come out together, and I see why. I'm just noticing I've got some cards upside down. That is very odd. The two on the bottom of the deck were upside down. I feel like that means something, Taurus. What have we got? That was it, just the two on the bottom. Okay, so if there's it's telling it. Okay, so I feel like that might be advice for you as well. I'll come to that after, because it is very odd that I had two cards. Like, I always check my decks before I start filming, and I don't know how to have gotten upside down, and they just happened to be right on the bottom. Oh, that must have been the two that sort of jumped when I was shuffling, and I must have put them back in the wrong way. But they do feel, I can see that there is some sort of importance there. Pardon. It's like it is a bit of advice for you here, Taurus, because I'll show you upside down. We had the clouds and the cross. So the clouds and the cross. All right, so it's kind of, the clouds is all about your thoughts and overthinking. The cross, it can be about burdens that you've been carrying. So I feel like it's kind of letting, it's just this word of advice to point out to you here, Taurus. Don't overthink this. Don't allow yourself to feel burdened by any thoughts that you're carrying with this situation, because it's like releasing any burdens that you have been carrying. Once again, it's guiding me back to that goodbye to the old. All right, so you've finished one part of your life. So one part of your connection here has finished, and that's those burdens. So releasing those burdens that you may, anything can be a burden. It can just be, maybe things like someone works a lot, and one of you has taken that as a bit of a burden. Oh, we don't get to see each other that much. Just releasing that burden and not allowing yourself to think of it as a burden. All right, find the positive energy within that, and find a new way of looking at that, and not allowing it to become a burden on you here, Taurus. All right, just that was just a side message, I feel. A bit of advice there, but the main part where we're looking at the present energy here, it is pretty much just confirming what's going on. It's there's no real, well, there is a little bit of advice here, but it's firstly we've got the candle, which that's that eternal flame energy. All right, that's a love that could potentially last a lifetime. It's you've got this burning hot desire, passion, fire for each other that it's not going to dim. It's like burning that candle for each other. It usually is a long-term thing too, with that candle energy. I'm just getting there too. Okay, that was an interesting image. Someone dripping wax on the other one. So, for some of you, there's definitely some sexual tension going on between the two of you as well. Maybe evolving in you know, trying new things in the bedroom, that kind of stuff as well. But it all sort of just increases the heat between you, increases the passion between you. We do have the moth energy there, which that's talking about, you know, this is going to evolve. Where, you know, the moth energy is a very evolved, transformed energy. So once again, it's telling us, you know, we're moving into this transformed phase with this connection, and that's what's going on at present. Is, you know, for some of you, the passion is transforming the whole connection, that there's so much passion between you that it's you know, evolving and leveling up this connection. So it's just really confirming what we've already talked about. Then we do once again get even more confirmation all coming through. It's all feeling like confirmation here, Taurus. We do have the ship and then the book. All right, so the ship is all about, you know, traveling to calmer waters, starting new adventures, starting some sort of journey with each other, a new journey with each other. You know, for some of you, this may even be that running to paradise. Actually, some of you may actually be traveling with this person in the near future, going to, you know, paradise, traveling, you know, I'm just getting like an island getaway kind of vibe. You know, with that paradise card, it does have, you know, that island getaway vibe there. My sister is actually a Taurus, and we're off to an island paradise at the end of the month with her partner and some other people as well. But so that definitely could be a good example to show you the near future. Definitely running to paradise, spending some time, you know, just with people that you love, you know, starting a brand new journey together, traveling, enjoying the moment. You know, it did say in that paradise card, happiness, playfulness, enjoying each other. So just, you know, for some of you, that is in the form of traveling with each other in the near future. And that book energy once again. So, you know, we did see that book energy. I did bring that up with that openness card, that it's like that being an open book to each other. The book energy in the Lenormand is all about, you know, starting new chapters, entering into the unknown, you know, starting that journey into the next chapter of your life. This next chapter of your life being the evolved version of this connection with you and this person on your mind, Taurus. So it's all seeming pretty straightforward. There's, you know, once again, the only advice is to not overthink anything, not allow burdens to, you know, stop you from starting this new journey, stop you from being very open, even if it does feel like it's a bit of a risk to be open and vulnerable with this person. You know, don't overthink it. Just jump on in and do it. It's kind of telling us there, have faith. Have faith in this. Everything is going to work out in a really lovely way for you here, Taurus. It's looking like a, you know, absolute perfect timing for you, Taurus. Everything evolving in the way that you want it to, and we're coming to some really lovely resolutions by the looks of that. So, you know, let me know if that resonates for you and where you're hoping to go with this person on your mind, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Obviously, more than welcome to check other placements. Please subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, like the videos. Every little bit really does help. And yeah, like I said, I'll see you all soon.